Warning, the following video contains graphic images from a blocky game which are totally realistic and will cause you and or your children to become psychopathic killers. Or so the media has told me. For your discretion advised for your potato.
Hey guys, what's up, people? Here, and I'm going to be doing another Minecraft tutorial. Today, this is going to be on a how to build your trees tutorial. And you may notice with some of these trees, there's something really peculiar about them. Both each one, I use them to represent something good and something bad. So yeah, they're not going to be perfect trees. None of them are going to be very good trees. And the reason I'm doing this is because I do not want you guys just copying my ideas. I want you guys using your brain, because that's what creativity is, guys. You need to input your own ideas, your own thoughts into this, and actually be creative. These are just samples of some things I built really quickly in order to get some ideas across to you guys. And so, yeah, I hope this tutorial helps you. If it does, leave a like down below. 2 very boring minutes later. Okay, so, right here, guys, we have all of these trees. We have 5 in total, and I'm just going to go down the row starting with the tiniest tree. Look at it, it's so tiny. And then we're going to move all the way over to the biggest tree, which is humongous and looks like a very weird sort of, it actually kind of looks like a candle. I just noticed that, like that's a giant flame. But anyways, okay, so with this tree right here, this is symbolic of your average Minecraft tree, which that is basically the plus for this. It looks Minecraft, which can be a good thing, and it can also be a bad thing. And the bad thing about it is it's so like tiny. There are no leaves to it. Very asymmetrical. Not really, actually. Just really take away that block. It's perfectly symmetrical. I mean, this is your example of a tree that is passable, but not original, not creative. Get rid of this tree. It's horrible, guys. Okay, so now we've demolished that tree. Now we go on to our next tree right here, and this is your example of a tree that's, it's okay. Basically, what this is trying to show is a sort of Christmas tree sort of idea, where it starts out larger at the bottom and then goes up and up. Now, I could have made this look a lot better for a Christmas tree. Obviously, they need to be bigger and more round and everything. But, as I said, this is an example, and that's basically the bad thing about it. You don't want to make it too high, guys. Don't ever want to just leave it at the very top, very tiny, because otherwise what you get is this effect where it just doesn't really look like you have a top, unless you go really far away, and even then, it kind of just sets off the balance, which asymmetrical and things that look off are always good, guys, but in this example, it's not very good. So next, we are going to go on to this tree. Now, this, in my opinion, is the most natural looking tree for, like, real life sort of thing, but it has its upsides and its downsides. So basically, the upside of this is it looks realistic. It's asymmetrical. The bad thing about it is that it's asymmetrical, guys. And also, one thing that you really need to focus on when building trees is notice where the trunk is and make it more realistic. Because with this one, by the way all the leaves are facing, you only really have 3 rows over here, and there's not really much here. Then over here, you have 4 rows, and it's also a lot wider on this side, guys. Looks like this tree should be fallen over. Looks like this should just snapped right here, and the tree is all the way down there. So that's basically the bad thing about that tree. And also, it needs to be a little more round, although it's not too bad. But once again, guys, use your creativity, make these designs better. I'm not going to make them for you. So now, here, perfect example of basically these 2 trees. These are just fun trees, things that you may see on a fantasy type server, maybe in a fantasy type build for Minecraft, sort of stuff like that. And as you can see, it gets better because right here we have the roots giving it a more defined base, whereas those, they just didn't really have a base and it looked really unrealistic. This kind of helps also with the wider trunk right here. This also helps showing that the tree is more sturdy. I don't know, I would recommend, if you actually want a good looking tree, to make it at least 2 by 2. And actually this is like the perfect size for a trunk. Not too big, not too small, but make sure that you add the roots around it if you're going to do this idea. And then up here, this is kind of, I don't know what to call this, because this is kind of a plus and minus at the same time. It's just like with all these I've been saying, guys. I know I've been kind of repetitive, but with this you can see the leaves, they go up in a square formation, which is, if you're looking for like a futuristic sort of look or something, that actually kind of does look good. It looks like a fancy sort of tree, maybe. But as you go up here, you'll notice that the leaves right here, trunk, same width, not good. Keep in mind, guys, this is not good ever to have leaves same width as your trunk at the top. So, bad tweet, bad. Okay, so then up at the very end right here, this is your example of a tree house, and as you can see, the pluses on it, vines going on it, adding a little more to the tree's diversity. You have the roots at the bottom, you have a doorway that actually doesn't look too bad. I am playing 1.8, guys, and they have a bunch of new doors. If I show you right here, they have all these new doors they added, which I am so glad they did. Doors in Minecraft, they needed more variety. And I don't even know if they announced this before the 1.8 update, or I was not aware that they added this in. So thank you, Mojang, for adding it in. To my surprise, I actually just found out today, actually. I haven't been playing around with 1.8 enough in creative. But, so up here, like, you may have a ladder right there, which goes up to this area in which you could build your little tree house or whatever you want. And then the plus on this, large. This actually does look like kind of nice tree, but you don't have any limbs, nothing supporting it. The top is in a dome shape. Horrible, horrible. I must say, the leaf area right here is horrible. And also another point, the reason I made it so hollow, whereas all the other ones didn't really have this, you can see right through it. You can tell there's nothing there. One thing I would do if I just grab some clay right here. This thing I actually did on my server a long time ago. I don't know if you guys know this. If you weren't a builder on my server, you probably never knew about this. But if you just take a row of clay, put it kind of like that, and then you look at it, it makes the tree look dense because it automatically goes darker. And if you come like far away, you can't notice. And even when you're really close to it, it's still hard to actually tell that you're doing it. So yeah, guys, those are my little quick tips on building a tree in Minecraft. I hope that this helped you guys at all. Whoa, got a bit of lag there. Don't know why that is, but thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Hope this helped you. If it did, share with your friends, share with others, and just spread this around, because trees are something that are a huge part of any nature map, and I just want to help you guys get it right. As I said, all these are bad examples. Do not recreate these unless, of course, you really like. This is honestly the only tree I may use in one of my builds, and even so, I would like get rid of this part all at the top, and then maybe leave it at that. Maybe put a little topping or something on it. Now, okay, now that I've done this, guys, I just have to kind of finish off something like that. Maybe, who knows? But thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.